Hello and welcome to Bloke on the Range. Well, the railway platform, really. I'm waiting for a train to Milan to go and shoot with Kevin and the team from SBAM Shooting. Not spam as in luncheon meat, but SBAM with a B. They have a YouTube channel based in northern Italy, vaguely near Milan, which is where the train is going to, and they've invited me over to do some shooting and some filming, which is nice. As usual, I can't help myself and I brought far too much stuff with me. Well, I'm briefly alone in the carriage. There is another lady in this small segment with me, which is right next to the restaurant, just there, which is kind of nice. So if I get a little thirsty, I can assuage it. But I'm hoping we're going to get some good view. Now, the way we're going to go here, we're going to go up and we're going to go through two tunnels through different sections of the Alps. The first one takes us from Canton Bern into Canton Valley. It's the Lutschberger Basis Tunnel, the new fast tunnel down the bottom, and then there's the Simplon tunnel that takes us from the valley, which is still Switzerland, into northern Italy. Never done this before, it should be quite interesting. Drinks menu. So this is typical Canton Bern, up towards where the chap lives. Tunnel number 1, the Lutschberger Basis Tunnel. It's pretty dark in here. I've got 2.5 hours of this, so why not treat myself then? Cheers. Actually, the price is thoroughly reasonable. Wouldn't get wine for that kind of money on British trains. So we've just come out of the tunnel and we're in Isella in Italy, but it's really too dark to film, so it's not terribly exciting. Sorry. Okay, finally arrived 2.5 hours later in Milan. Hopefully Kevin is going to be waiting around here somewhere.
Oh my god! Already on camera.
Already, Kevin! Nice to meet you.
And we even got a special guest today from
Hey!
Alex.
Not an iPhone!
Not an iPhone. Good trip, fun.
Yeah, not bad. I told you I'd bring targets. I told you to bring targets. All the way. Those lived with me in Holland.
In Holland.
I've had them so long. Looking forward to it.
Check that out. Holland to Switzerland, tomorrow to Lodrino.
Yeah.
So you're here.
I am here.
Here we go.
No
Ready.
Parlo Italiano.
No Parlo Italiano, don't worry. I'll translate. Pizza, something about pasta and some
Margarita.
organisation.
Tutti frutti.
Tutti frutti. And according to, remember when you were shocked? When I was shocked, I recently found out that Gino Ginelli ice cream is actually made in Surrey. And you
Surrey?
Yeah, so...
Gino Ginelli, eh?
I was thinking, I'm finally going to get some real Gino Ginelli. Like, hey, what's that then? So we're parked out there somewhere. We actually found parking. We didn't think...
Oh.
Actually, that's why she came. She was originally going to stay with the car.
Yeah.
While I popped up here to find you. But she's lucky and always finds a parking spot where you can't find them.
Excellent.
I never do. And if I do stop anywhere I shouldn't do, I'll get fined within 30 seconds. So.
That's the way it goes.
But I think it looks like you were strangely on time.
Yes.
Must have been a Swiss train then.
It was. But they changed most of the crew at Domodossola.
Oh, right, so they were a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
If you're on an Italian train, I wouldn't have thought you'd have been on time. Nothing against the Italian train system, everything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drop her off at the mum-in-law's where she's sleeping tonight. And then we'll pop off back to sunny Vimodrone, which is the centre of the universe.
Sounds like a place that people go round on bicycles.
Well, you go round because there's a big roundabout there.
Oh, okay.
And that's about it. But we'll only be there until tomorrow morning fairly early. When we'll be heading off to up there in the mountains. Or is it up there?
And it's going to piss it down.
Up there. And yes, you've picked time, the unbelievably good weather.
Yep.
Apparently, there's going to
this is only like, of the sort of 6 possibilities, this is the only one that actually worked. And of course, it's got the worst possible weather.
We've been there about 15 times this year, and we've come back with sunburn every single time.
Particularly you.
Yes. Well, that doesn't matter. Then again, I get sunburn, from a light bulb. So. And it's going to absolutely piss them. But we are Brits, so we are going to f***ing shoot under the rain. Excuse my
I'm going to have to beep you. You're making my editing difficult.
Beep.
I'm editing difficult. Holding the camera out like this.
Here we go. And there's the Ferrari.
Ah, yes. Right. Onwards. We're somewhere in Milan. And
Somewhere?
We appear to be slightly lost.
Wow, yeah, okay. Yeah, we are. No, we take an alternative route because of traffic. And it's just getting a little bit more alternative than we're used to.
See, people just park cars in the middle of the road.
That's called interesting parking.
Yeah, having lived in Switzerland for a while, this kind of thing is shocking to me.
They take your guns away. You did hear it, as you were saying there. Any trams coming?
There's a tram.
The trams? Okay. No, I can't go right there.
Next one.
Right, let's call it a sightseeing trip of Milan by night.
Yeah. I think I've only seen 2 or 3 prostitutes by now.
Yeah, you're pretty good. Obviously, it's the busy time.
Yeah, they're all occupied.
We know where we are now.
Stop lights don't mean anything here either.
Not whatsoever.
Oh, I love that. Like, rendezvous. Yeah.
Giro
I see what
pizza.
they did there. I see what they did there. I don't like it, but I see what they did there. It's up to 10.
Go down to the bunker. See,
We're
we've got
here.
bunkers as well, like Switzerland.
Yeah.
See what they do here?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's not been a single garage. It's not been, tampered with. Including mine, unfortunately.
Swords.
And here we are. Okay.
So why do they bother putting signs up everywhere and everyone just ignores them?
They've got to put them up because that's somebody's job. And they've got to ignore them because otherwise it's no fun, is it? Right, let's get your bag out the back and stick this in the garage. Yeah.
Right. Okay. We'll just leave the targets in for the minute.
Yeah, we'll go to...
Well, this car.
Yeah, we're using the car tomorrow.
Yeah.
The only thing we're going to take up is this because you've got some milk for your tea because I'm sure you're English. You have milk in your tea.
Of course I do. I think that dude down there wished me a nice greenhouse.
That nice greenhouse.
Yeah. Buonasera.
Oh my god. Did I close the car? I did now. Okay. Now to my humble abode.
So Kevin's asked me to take a look at something he's having a little trouble with.
I've got a bit of a problem that I can't get this to shoot straight. Now, you're kind of an expert, so I was wondering if you could like give me some tips on the best way to... I don't know, what do you think?
Well, given how bad my eyesight is, maybe if I turn the glasses in the right way, it might straighten. No.
So it could be just a thing of glasses.
I'm not sure if it's perception or reality there.
Well, reality is certainly not in the picture here, is it?
No. Oh, yeah, you got a slight. Oh, actually, no. You got a slight crack in the slide by the ejector there, by the extractor. Sorry. I mean, crack in the slider. You mustn't.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, no, Kev. Oh, wait. Have you checked the headspace?
I knew it. You see, you are an expert. Tomorrow, first thing. Then we'll run it on the range. 2-gun challenge.